policies that drive the enabling environment may be the biggest enemy of private sector, or can be the biggest friend of private sector if it's structured right, if it's done with consultations, if it's done with the understanding of what pertains on the ground. We've always had a top-down policy matrix. It got to be informed by the bottoms up. Low capacity of financial institutions to effectively assess risk inherent in businesses. Most of our banks don't have the technical competencies, and I'm going to repeat this. We did the financial literacy across the nation with a lot of the banks to find out what they think is necessary for the private sector to qualify for their funding. They were living up here, and we did the same thing with the private sector. They were down here. A mismatch. Whilst the private sector is looking to take the money, the bank is looking to get its money back. How does it match? So the competencies to analyze the inherent risk in the business is not done properly. So what did they show up to support their exposure? Over collateralization. 140 collateral of what you're going to borrow. But they didn't look at the income stream that is going to allow you to service your debt. And that is the reason why you're borrowing, to be able to service your debt. Now, the other animal that we talk about, and I think Mr. Yofi said protectionism. We are not asking for protection. We're asking for support. The support means a lot of countries subsidize their businesses to come here. 2 weeks ago, I was in Holland. If a business in Holland is coming to explore possibilities in Ghana, they can tap into a resource to do feasibility studies at zero cost to them. Do we have that support in our system? No, we don't. You have to use your limited resource to do the feasibility study as much as all the studies and research that you need. When a foreign company is coming to do business, and I'll give you one example, a hotel chain which is coming to do luxury hotel in Ghana, borrows in the environment at 3%. Ghana competitor hotel chain borrows at 30%. Look at the variation, the mismatch in cost structure. Now, when they apply to GIPC, because they are a strategic investor, and who made that decision of strategic investor qualification? GIPC. That the minimum requirement for a strategic investor is 50 million. How many Ghanaian businesses are 50 million? So automatically, we have sidelined our own people. Now, when the business comes to onshore, they apply to GIPC, they get tax exemption. The tax exemption is 25%. The Ghanaian doesn't have 50% or 50 million to qualify as strategic investor, so they don't get the tax exemption. So between the 3%, 27% margin in cost structure, plus the 25 additional tax exemption, that Ghanaian business is disadvantaged 52%. We cannot compete. That's what we need government to do. Support from government to undertake everything that we need to do to allow us to be able to be competitive. But that is not only thing. Corruption on the back of the private sector is eroding our competitiveness. If you don't pay, you don't get. They say private sector is the supply side of corruption. I will tell you, private sector is facing extortion to do business. We only have credit in our system. We don't have private equity, venture capital, or angel investors. So everybody is competing for the limited credit, including government. And if the bank is willing to give government of the day credit line with 30% interest rate, how would they give to private sector, which is most vulnerable and with high risk?